Hello. Nowadays, farmers or people who love to cultivate undergo with the problem of identifying the perfect crop to grow on a specific land where they hope to cultivate. So most of the farmers cultivate without knowing the exact crop which will give them the best yield. At the end, they will get nothing after spending more money for a certain cultivation. Sometimes they end up with a heavy material loss with no profit. Therefore, Below is a crop recommendation system for farmers which will help to identify the exact crop which will give them the best yield with more profit. Here in this project, the market price also being considered as a factor since the market price of vegetables and fruits will differ time to time. So, for the GUI programming in Python, I used tkinter, which is a GUI toolkit shipped with Python. Here, a canvas widget is used, which is normally used to draw shapes. And I have added a frame here. I have added a label and I have placed it on a specific position. And also, I have added a frame which is used to provide a single line caption for the widget. So then I have used the first drop down list, and these are the options you can find in the first drop down list. And and also I have used another frame here and another option list, and also buttons and frames again, and came up with this UI. So here the user will be able to select the location and the soil type and submit it. Submit it and get the recommendations here. So as the backend, I have used scikit-learn, which is probably the most useful library for machine learning in Python. The library contains a lot of efficient tools for machine learning and statistical modeling, including classification, regression, clustering, and dimensional reductions. This is used to build machine learning models. So here I have used the decision tree algorithm, and it is a type of algorithm that use a tree-like system for conditional control statements to create the machine learning model. First of all, I have imported the libraries using scikit-learn to implement the decision tree. So once the libraries are imported, the next step is to load the data. Here I have loaded the location data set, and this is the data set I have loaded. And here I have let the user to enter the location and the soil type. And and then before feeding the data to the tree model, I did some pre-processing here. And I'm using the fit method and passing the parameters. So once it is done with the fit method, it is ready to make predictions. So I have used the predict method. So here I did the same, the fit methods and the predict methods, and finally the results are plotted and shown here. So as this is the second version of prototype, more improvements have to be done in the future with more testing and error corrections. And also in the front end developing as well, and also back end by finalizing the code and the project. Thank you very much.